Some of you think that being a Christian is the easiest way out. Some people enter church because they are too fearful to enter cult. Some people enter, yes, now some of you in church, you think church is the easiest way out. It's just to come, pray, fast. You can't enter cult now. You were sabi fear. They will tell you to lie down in the cemetery for 3 days. You that can't walk through darkness to vigil. Even pass through darkness to vigil. Now so you the fear. They now tell you lie down in the cemetery, in the graveyard, for 6 weeks. Fear like you. Even the thought of it, your blood pressure is racing. So you enter the church, thinking the church is there, not knowing that the discipline of our faith, the discipline, the continuous, constant intimacy. Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded. How do you follow this God who tell you, take thy son, thy only son, to Mount Moriah? And as you get there, he said, don't kill him. He just told you to kill him. You get there, he said, don't kill him. He said, now go. I've commanded the raven. You are there trying to wait for the raven. He said, live there. I've commanded the widow. Sir, it takes intimacy to remain current with God. Because what God said may not be what God is saying. It takes intimacy to remain current with God. Can I say this to you? You cannot be disadvantaged when you maintain intimacy. You can't be disadvantaged. How come a whole church, somebody died, nobody saw it? How come somebody had an accident, nobody picked it, nobody saw it? What has the church become? When John the Baptist sent disciples to Jesus, he said, are you the one, or should we expect another? Because John had an expectation. He had an imagination, rather, of Jesus. Expecting Jesus to come bring him out of prison. But by what Jesus engaged his disciples with after the disciples of John left, when they left, Jesus asked them, who did you go to the wilderness to see? A reed shaken by wind? Of all born of women, none greater than John the Baptist. It means John was greater than Abraham, than Isaac. Now from the context of that discourse between Jesus and the disciples after John's disciples left, you now understand that why John was expecting Jesus to bring him out, Jesus was expecting John to walk out. So Jesus was trying to say, if only this young man knew what he had a double portion of Elijah's mantle. So the enemy, John, made and paved the way for the emergence of the Messiah, but John did not live up to his maximum potential. That is expression. Expression is manifestation of the inherent deposits of God. We are going to pray. In the name of Jesus, I walk and step into realms of maximum manifestation.